The long-anticipated boxing match between KSI and Jake Paul is finally on the horizon, with both teams moving closer to an agreement thanks to an unconventional solution. The fight, which has been marred by delays and disputes for years, is edging toward reality, with negotiations taking a surprising turn that could change the landscape of influencer boxing. The weight class stalemate. For an extended period, the primary sticking point in negotiations has been the fighters' weight classes. Jake Paul has historically competed at around 200 pounds, while KSI typically fights between 180 and 183 pounds. This significant weight difference has created a barrier to reaching a consensus, leading to frustration on both sides. Fans have been eager to see this clash of social media titans, but the ongoing tension and contrasting demands have stalled progress. In a bold move, Jake Paul suggested a coin flip to resolve the weight class impasse. Initially met with skepticism, this audacious proposal has gained traction and is now being seriously considered. The idea is straightforward. A coin toss will determine the weight class for the fight. While the specifics are still being hammered out, KSI's manager, M. Taylor, has floated two potential outcomes, a range of 185 to 190 pounds, which slightly favors KSI, or 190 to 192 pounds, leaning more towards Paul. A turning point in negotiations. This unexpected development marks a significant turning point in what has been a protracted negotiation process. For years, the fight has been engulfed in disagreements fueled by mutual animosity and contrasting demands. Jake Paul has often been accused of employing delaying tactics, while KSI has faced criticism for his perceived reluctance to step up to a heavier weight class. The introduction of the coin flip offers a seemingly fair and impartial method to break the deadlock, allowing both fighters to maintain control while accepting a degree of risk. The implications of this decision are far-reaching. Not only does it reignite interest in a fight that has sometimes felt more like a prolonged feud than an actual sporting event, but it also adds an element of unpredictability that could attract a wider audience. The novelty of a coin flip determining such a crucial aspect of the fight is intriguing, and it could lead to a more engaged fanbase eager to witness the outcome. Addressing fairness and integrity. One of the most significant aspects of this proposal is its inherent fairness. By using a coin flip to determine the weight class, both sides can mitigate the risk of accusations regarding unfair advantages. Fans and analysts have often debated the legitimacy of influencer boxing, with concerns about whether these matches can be treated seriously within the sport. This method of resolution could help to address those concerns, allowing both fighters to enter the ring on more equal footing. However, several questions remain regarding this approach. Will both parties truly commit to accepting the outcome of the coin flip, regardless of the result? Will the chosen weight class genuinely level the playing field, or will it still favor one fighter significantly? Moreover, and perhaps most importantly, will this finally lead to the highly anticipated clash between these two prominent figures in the boxing world? The stakes of the fight. The coming days and weeks will be crucial in determining the fate of this fight. The acceptance of the coin flip proposal suggests a willingness from both sides to move forward, but the potential for last-minute complications remains. With the boxing world and the wider internet community watching closely, the anticipation is palpable. Fans are eager to see if this unconventional approach can finally deliver the KSI versus Jake Paul fight that has been so long in the making. The stakes are high for both fighters. For KSI, a victory over Paul could solidify his position as one of the top influences in boxing, while for Paul, it represents an opportunity to further legitimize his boxing career. Given their respective followings, the fight is likely to draw massive attention, potentially exceeding previous influencer boxing events. A new era in influencer boxing. If the fight does take place, it could mark a new era in influencer boxing. The successful negotiation of a matchup that has faced so many hurdles could inspire other influencers to engage in serious negotiations rather than relying solely on social media antics. It might also encourage a more structured approach to influencer boxing, blending entertainment with competitive integrity. Moreover, the potential for a high-stakes bout between KSI and Paul could pave the way for other influencer matchups that involve more established fighters from traditional boxing. This could lead to a blending of the two worlds, resulting in events that maintain the entertainment value while also showcasing genuine competitive spirit. Conclusion. In conclusion, the agreement from KSI's team to enter negotiations with Jake Paul, particularly with the unconventional resolution of a coin flip, represents a significant step forward in the long-awaited fight. As both sides navigate the complexities of their respective demands, the boxing community watches with bated breath. Whether this approach will lead to a legitimate matchup remains to be seen, but it undoubtedly adds a layer of intrigue and excitement to a fight that has been years in the making. The outcome of the negotiations will not only determine the future of KSI and Paul, but could also reshape the landscape of influencer boxing as a whole. With the stakes higher than ever, fans are left hoping that this long-running saga will soon reach its thrilling conclusion. Whether through a coin flip or a hard-fought battle inside the